Yeah, I thought so. I think it was extremely powerful and really interesting for us. I think previously we had some alignment and communication issues, some cultural issues that we wanted to surpass, and I definitely think that these helped us out at least improve on some of those challenges, especially communication wise. The main 2 points that I take from this is that we don't need to overcomplicate communication. Communication needs to be simplified, and when simplified, you do reach your objectives and an effective communication a lot easier. No, I had some things not the same but similar called PCM coaching, but never improv. It was something completely new to me, and yeah, I loved it. I'll be very happy to try it again. I think this is especially beneficial for startups and teams that are being put together that have never worked before, that are new to each other, coming from different cultural and background experiences. So I think this is especially good for those teams that are assembled together, and especially companies that are starting up and want to communicate more effectively and be more aligned. Yeah, I think this is something that it's very beneficial, because I think it will always play in the back of your mind every time that you have a conversation or that you encounter a challenge when communicating to someone. So definitely there were some values that I will take with me for when I'm in those situations and how to surpass them. Also, I think I realized the importance of specific words and how to use those words and when to use them. And again, not to overthink. Yeah, so happiness, that was certainly one sentiment that I experienced probably almost 100% of the session. There was also I don't know, sometimes you go into confused states, like what should I do next? And achievement as well. I think when you get to the end of the session and you start becoming better at it, you have the sense of achievement. Yeah, it's difficult to explain. It's something that you go through it and you understand at the end of it. It's more like it's feeling wise and value wise, and it's more practical than theoretical. So it's quite difficult to explain. But I would say that it's an educational bit where you put a bunch of people together. You work together with as less of a intervention from the coach as possible. And it's very collaborative. So it's a collaborative exercise that gets you towards, embedding those values within how you communicate and how you deal with people. So I think, first of all, I think one of our colleagues said that very well. I think you've created a safe space for everyone to be open and relaxed and comfortable with sharing their emotions. Certain people weren't so comfortable in going a specific line of communication, and you created that safe space for them to open out. Also, you try to, I think in a lot of points, try to intervene at the right times and not to intervene at all, even if it's perhaps there is never something wrong, but at least perhaps when things are not going the right way. So I think you've intervened at the right times, and you were able at the same time create a safe space for everyone. No, I think one special note is the expected results I have in my mind for after these sessions and this exercise. I honestly think there were people within the team that I haven't created that bond and relationship with, that after the session I feel like I have a much bigger bond, and we're talking about a couple of hours. It's not, so it was, I think, extremely effective when it comes to that. And I do have high expectations for what happens after, because definitely there were like a couple or 2 or 3 people that I honestly didn't feel like I had a bond, and now I think it's completely different. And I also saw a different facet of their personality, which was pretty interesting.